Light. And if he doesn't, you still get the chance to bind Light.
Yeah, the thing is, if you really don't want to play on Lilat and you have the first ban, if you are banning, if you're not banning it, then you basically commit yourself to the other stage left if the other one doesn't ban Lilat.
Yeah, and here in this game, Eddy against Jaytec, we can already see something that Eddy likes about this matchup, which is when you're getting witch twisted by Bayonetta, he's side Bs out of it, like that, which makes it very hard for Bayonetta to get her classic Bayonetta combos off the top out.
Yeah, that's one of Greninja's best options against every character who uses multi-hits.
Of course, it's a curse and a blessing. A lot of people, when they're in a certain situation, they're getting hit, they're like, oh, side B mash out of it, side B mash out of it. And then they're eating the end lag of the side B or maybe even the landing lag. For example, if you're mashing out of a cloud side B with that and you're mashing side B, you're getting out of it, but you're eating another side B because of the end lag. Congratulations.
Yeah.
He's trying to mash out of that, and it's so hard. There is on some characters, there is a timing where if you side B correctly, you avoid their move and you hit them with the actual active hitbox of the side B. Oh, right, nice recovery. He didn't pick, like, a predictable angle.
Okay, what was that? He hits him with the up air, but Bayonetta didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, I guess the percentage definitely went not high enough. Oh, he catches the air dodge. Oh, Eddy down airing
jump?
Off. I think he down aired off.
It could be.
Oh, and the invincibility armor from Eddy is still helping him out, not getting hit by the side B. Drags him down with the back air, follows up with an air instead, follow up on the before air is not true. Jaytec is just trying to come back to stage without getting hydro pumped. And now enters with a side B.
So, what does Eddy have to do if he wants to bring it back now?
If he wants to bring it back, I guess in the first few seconds he has been showing that he wants to go for more water shurikens, and I think water shuriken really helps. Bayonetta's approach game isn't as strong as it is when she is on the reactive side of things. Yeah. So water shuriken of course forces your opponent to approach. Oh wow, the weak hitbox. Water shuriken forces your opponent to go, just like that. And it can send your opponent into untackable situations, or maybe into situations where they lose the stage control, which you can use to your advantage. You can also use it for edge guarding purposes like that and force them to go low. And I think it all comes down to that. Up throw? Yep.
Okay, so now we're going to see.
Interesting thing about the up throw is the up throw itself doesn't have the greatest base knockback, but it scales really well with rage. So whenever you see a Greninja have a lot of rage, the up throw might kill earlier than you would expect because it scales that well with rage.
Well, it's but it is good for Greninja that it doesn't have a good base knockback because at low percent he can combo.
Yeah, he
an up air or
up throw to up air. Yeah, it's a classic.
Okay, which twist is?
He doesn't mash out of this one. He just eats it. Oh, there we go. As we said before, up throw to up air. Down tilt into up air. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. And Jaytec takes game number 1 against Eddy after Eddy had an unfortunate SD in the first stock.
Well, we did see this in the previous game, and there we
I don't know. SDs all over the place. Something is wrong today. This is a weird day for some people and some players.
So, let's just hope that the next game is without any SDs or
yeah. We just want a fair game, no SDs. Everyone brings out their best tools, the best combos. Maybe not even have any tech flops either. Sometimes you want to go for an F tilt and you F smash on the place and then you get shield grabbed or hard punish for everything. These days happen. Yeah.
Or we are gonna get Lilated.
Well, it seems like both players are not really in favor of playing Lilat, so I don't know if I don't know if somebody here wants to go to Lilat. I think some Bayonetta players really like the stage because they can quote-unquote camp on the wing a little bit with her neutral B. Because at the angle the neutral B is flying at, you can cover the mid and the center stage from, of course, the wing.
Yeah, I think it is a good stage for Bayonetta because just because of the recovery. Oh, Bayonetta just does not fear Lilat's ledges, usually. Because she can just witch twist and side B.
Yeah, well, sometimes side being towards the Lilat ledge can be a little bit disappointing because sometimes you just slide under it and then you're stuck under it. But then you have like one RB, another side B, another RB, so
and a jump.
Usually you are safe. Usually.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wonder now where this is going to go. Eddy is staying Greninja, he doesn't want to play Captain Falcon. And of course Jaytec is staying Bayonetta.
Yeah, he has no reason to change.
Town and City, maybe?
Yeah,
Town and City it is. Yeah, it is going to be Town and City. Eddy is going to pick Town and City against Jaytec. Interesting. Usually a lot of people don't like playing Town and City against Bayonetta. Of course, Bayonetta combos killing off the top earlier, things like that.
Yeah, but here's the point. So does Greninja.
Oh, of course, of course.
His up throw and up air are
that's a classic double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Also, I think Town and City has some good amount of size in terms of grounded games, so Eddy can camp a little bit with his water shuriken and try to use the space use advantage with, of course, Bayonetta being not the best at approaching.
And already, yeah, just what you see, we see
here we go.
Eddy playing much more defensively, and it seems to pay out. Yeah, there he go. Yeah,
he read the air dodge. A lot of people after getting hit by that move, they are air dodging. And Eddy got quite a lot of kills with that in some of his earlier games, or even in doubles.
Yeah.
He's already fishing hard. See, sometimes I say that Eddy is going fishing without the bait. He's just throwing the hook and sometimes people just bite without the bait. Is that all you got, Eddy? He's a little bit too high up.
Yeah. Just lucky if you would land it on the platform, then never mind.
Up to the back air. Wow. Usually up to the back air is not something you see. I don't know what the DI from Eddy was or how it affected him, but oh yeah, you can do that on air speed.
Okay, I think Eddy is a bit tilted now.
No, that is actually how he plays.
Okay.
That's actually how Eddy plays the game. He plays a lot of hard reads. Side B, air dodge reads, up smash neutral.
Oh yeah, that bad within. Also a curse and a
blessing. Usually a blessing. Like in 99% of cases, a blessing.
Yeah.
And water shuriken. Here we go. So it's a last stock for both. Eddy having 1%.
Are we going to see Eddy now going for hard reads with Bayonetta having low percent, or?
Hard reads on low percent aren't worth it, definitely not. Like, what do you get out of up smash? 20%, that's it.
Oh, nice.
Hard water shuriken into fair, 40% whacked up.
Another F smash, so there we have our hard read.
It was more of a punish on the whiff.
Wasn't it on the get up?
On the side B from Bio, he drifted with that.
Ah, okay.
Yep, just like that. Gotcha!
And
Gotcha is not playing in this game, he played before.
Somebody has to tell Bayonetta.
Stupid Bio. She doesn't know. Yeah, comes down with down air. Bayonetta players like to come down with down air, because usually after using a lot of side B and up B, they will be hit with a lot of end lag whenever they land, so they're trying to diminish that with using down air. Okay, no further follow-up.
Okay, I wouldn't have up smash already killed after the down tilt?
No.
Fully charged?
No. I think that the best option he could have gone for was witch twist him off the top the second the witch time ends. Because if you get the witch twist off, so usually whenever you get the witch twist from a grounded part, it's pretty hard to bio combo and combo them up all the way, because you need to hit both up Bs, the side B and everything, and you need to follow the eye, and it needs to work. And it's more of a 50-50. No? Yeah, dash attack instead of down smash.
Situation,
snipes him out. Eddy comes back to stage though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Immediately goes for the witch time, because maybe he expected Eddy to go for desperate get up attack. Some people like to do. Oh,
or
no punish. No punish. He punished the spot dodge, or rather what came after the spot dodge though. This is basically the last stock situation. Eddy needs to use a lot of water shurikens, but if he goes...
Oh!
Wow. Yep.
Just like you said, the hard reads of Eddy.
See, imagine if Jaytec at that point would have pressed witch time then. But Eddy just runs in, confident, just up smashes. This is like a Tuesday morning for him. Just go to work, up smash people on reads, and catch out the short ups.
If you do it ever and ever, and maybe the other person thinks, well, he stunned that 2 times in a row, he's never going to do that a third time.
Yeah.
And if you do it a third time, then they are completely off guard, and yeah.
I think the situation we had right there was Jaytec was in a situation he's been before 2 or 3 times. So Eddy usually in that situation would have gone for water shuriken. Eddy's in a low percent scenario they've had before. And whenever Eddy would have gone for the water shuriken, Jaytec would have gone in with the afterburner kick downward angles, and he would have hit Eddy. And I think he wanted to bait that. I think he wanted to short up in preparation for that, waited for a water shuriken, then come in with the side B and hit Eddy with it. However, he kind of tunneled into that option, and he went for short tops or maybe full ups 3 times in a row. And then he went for a 4th one, and Eddy, of course, knowing that he tunneled into that option, went for run in, up smash, and of course Jaytec can't do anything on reaction.
Yeah. Greninja is just too fast on the ground.
Yeah, and human reaction time isn't that fast.
Yeah.
Of course, there's also some things about the game.
what I think, if he didn't witch time but tried to air dodge it, then the second part of up smash would have hit. So the only option that Jaytec pretty much had was the witch time, and it's very risky.
Or double jump out or side B towards somewhere else.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, Eddy again mashing out of the up B witch twist with his own.
Lands hard with the forward air.
Down air. No further follow-up. Jaytec realizing the situation that he wanted to go for backhand. Which twists him off. Oh yeah. See this.
That was nice.
If you have the timing down, or if you're lucky with the timing, I'm just gonna call it lucky with the timing for now. If you get lucky with the timing, you hit them on with your own side and you escape whatever move they are throwing out into us. This works, for example, on Cloud, on Marth, on Greninja, on the Bio matchup. It works sometimes.
He tries it again.
See there was a scenario where he had the end tag and he landed on the platform. However, Jaytec faced the wrong direction. If he would have not faced the wrong direction, it would have been the easy punish, and it would have been a harder punish than the one we would have gotten before.
Yeah.
So is that all you got?
Yeah, and that.
Not quite.
A bit too slow on that.
Yeah,
I think if he didn't back air, then he could have connected the up smash, but.
Yeah, but.
On the top platform, that I'm pretty sure that could. Yeah, high recovery from Eddy.
Yeah. He expected some more time on that. No. Rift grab, however, no punish from Jaytec. Jaytec getting punished instead. No. Eddy fishing a little bit for areas at this point. Watch Eddy go in with some up smash.
Yeah.
Jaytec has been doing 3 short hops in a row, and Eddy has been on the other side of the stage. It was fairly classic of Eddy to just one in an up smash.
Yeah, of course, he was at high percent, so that's just how Eddy plays, like you said. Yeah, waits for the air dodge. Doesn't quite get it.
There's up smash. That up smash was really a hard commitment. Off the top!
Wow! 71%.
And that is a 2-1.
Rage Greninja. Eddy just... I think he was a bit flustered at the first game at the end.
Yeah,
when he died pretty much at 0 or very free. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I have to play, and it was a pleasure